Hi guys! So the first thing that we're working on this week is finishing off fixing up the gazebo. We have to work on the gangplank today, and if we get to it, we'll work on the small dock to add that to the back as well. I'm gonna let Al cover the details of all that later. We've got a beautiful couple days. It's honestly just like spring. We are expecting another cold snap, but hopefully after that, that'll be the end of it and we'll get straight into spring. So yeah, just getting our gazebo back the way it should be in the first place and better than before. And then I guess move on to the next project. I just want to take a hose to that thing.
I know. Patience, my love. There.
Oh, these dried up bones are running wild on this whole night, sitting by the traffic light zone. I don't know if I should go. Slipping out the back door, but it's not what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm hand, in the sun, it's already begun. You waver and slip and you get burned, but I'm here, so don't you worry, 'cause you know I'll be there in a hurry. Out of the cold into my warm hands, in the sun, it's already begun.
Where you are?
We just dance, find romance, second chance. We don't need to worry at all.
I know. I was gone, you'd miss it though. And you'd eventually look back.
Oh God.
You look back on it fondly and laugh.
Oh, we just moved it.
In the sun. It's already begun. You are my one. With a simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry. It's already begun. You are my one.
had great success today. We have everything done with the dock save for the repairs to the screen. Got about, I think, 3 panels that we have to, 2 of them that are ripped and will have to be replaced, and then one of them, it's just kind of loose, it's been pushed out, so I'll have to pop the top off and push the spline in again and just kind of tighten it up. But really that's all that's left. Today what we did was waded out into the water and spun the dock around so that we could attach the little dock to the back of it without having to venture too far into the river. So the water has come up a bit, and we're kind of riding the edge of madness. Like when I get out to where I'm doing the work, I probably have about 2 inches before the water overflows the edge of the hip waders, which is a terrible experience. Kim can attest to that. But anyways, what we did was, since we've seen how the dock behaves in the ice, and I'm not really worried about it anymore, I'm not going to bother having it detachable like it was before. What we did is added a ledger board, a 2x6, all the way across the long end. I've recentered it. It used to be a little bit offset to the side, but now got it dead center with respect to the main deck, and then drilled holes for 4 carriage bolts. And then that was the tricky part, was getting the carriage bolts through the existing holes so they're kind of protruding out the edge of the dock. And then what I did was took some aluminum strapping, put that over top of the back of the carriage bolt, and screwed them down so that as we were flubbing around and trying to fit them into the holes in the main deck that we were going to drill, that it wouldn't push the bolts back through. And it's already a little cumbersome when you're up to your chest in water. So that was successful, and then Kim and I both at each end just kind of held it up in place, drew pencils around the bolts where they made contact with the main part of the dock, pre-drilled those, fed them in, and then I had to kind of lean very carefully over so as again not to have water pour over into my hip waders, get under the dock and go around and just put the washers and the nuts on. So torqued those down until I could hear the wood crushing, just kind of squashed it together nice and tight, and then for good measure also put 4 lag bolts, 2 at each end, into the pieces of the ledger board that stick out past the little dock. So the idea is now it is dead center, kind of helps with the balance of the whole structure, and because the door right now opens up to the right, not particularly convenient, but the way that I've installed it, I can just simply unscrew the hinges and flip it right over, and then it'll open up to the left, so it opens up to the entire length of the dock. And then with that done, we just unclipped it from the winch wire, flipped it around again so that the little dock is facing out into the water, and then reattached the gangplank, and that was pretty straightforward. This time what I did was, before all I had was 2x4s on either side sticking out with the holes drilled for the dowel to go through the pipe, just because it did eventually get damaged with the dock flipping over and all the torquing and that we did with it. To make it a little more bulletproof, I took 2 2x4 lengths, PL'd them together and clamped them last night, and then once they were cured, took the drill press, drilled the holes through them, and then also used carriage bolts to attach them to the frame of the gangplank. So that should be on for life. I can't imagine now, with all that weight of the extended dock on the back and the gangplank on the front, whatever winds are strong enough to flip that thing over at this point, especially with the barrels tied to the bottom, I think we'd have more problems than just that gazebo getting knocked over. So all's well that ends well, and again all we have left to do is fix some screen, and we're pretty chuffed about that. So we should have our gazebo all summer this summer. Good times.
We decided on a quick detour to fix our chimney, knowing the weather was cooling off again. We bought an extra length of chimney pipe because we've been having occasional issues with the draft in warmer weather. We figured an easy solution to try would be to increase the height of the chimney. We highly suspect the long horizontal run inside is the culprit. A horizontal run cannot exceed 100% of the chimney height and cannot ever exceed 10 feet. We're hoping that this will improve the wood stove's draft and make it work more efficiently. We also bought guy supports as they are necessary for freestanding heights of 8 feet or more.
Give you everything you want me to. Think about it. If I could, I'd burn down the moon and give that to ask for nothing more than you. Think about it. If I could, I would be the perfect deja vu.
Got the sketchy part where I'm trying not to die. That's all.
Yeah, please don't die.
Sketchy part where I'm trying not to die. Because you know I love the heights.